Welcome to the Spring into Better Habits Brushing Live. All right, we're so excited to be here again with you. If you are new here, we will be going over a couple of things in this live event, mainly our new featured product, the AutoBrush. A lot of you are familiar with the AutoBrush Pro, but we have a new brush coming out for you guys, and we want you guys to get a good look of it, see how it goes. So we're going to do a live demonstration with it as well, and there'll be an exclusive sale on it that you can't get anywhere else. So make sure you stick to the end of this live. But with me, I have Corey. Corey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Tiffany? Since you didn't introduce yourself.
I know.
Tiffany.
I'm dealing with some allergies, so you might hear that today. Springtime allergies.
Oh, I feel that. I live in San Diego, so I constantly have flowers somewhere in the vicinity. So speaking of, please drop where you're coming from in our chat. And I would love to hear what you're doing for Easter in a week. It's the perfect time of year to hear what you're giving your kids. If you have any cool traditions, please drop that in the chat. I would love to see that.
What are you doing this Easter, Corey?
Well, I live pretty much by myself right now, so not a lot. Probably just making some a turkey, a ham, just get some comfort food that I don't really have here right now. But when I used to live back in Connecticut for my little sister, I used to pretend to be the Easter Bunny, which is super fun. Walking around barefoot with cornstarch and water to leave prints everywhere. So it's one of my favorite holidays. So I'm so excited to see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, I have a little one, a 3-year-old Zara. So I'm the Easter Bunny this year, and we're going to go see her grandparents. And then we also have a little one on the way. So I get a 2-in-1 of doing a gender reveal while my whole family's together.
Oh, you're going to do that in the week?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I can't wait to see you after that, because obviously I can't know before your family, but I'm so excited for you.
So exciting. All right. Well, we also have something very exciting come up this weekend in AutoBrush. You want to tell us about that?
Yes. So this coming weekend, obviously, since next weekend, you're going to have to, make those Easter baskets if you celebrate Easter. We are running a BOGO event. So if you have 2 children, it's the perfect opportunity to get them into those new spring habits, get them each an AutoBrush Pro for the price of one. So this weekend, our AutoBrush Pros will be buy one, get one free, $129 to get 2 toothpaste, 2 auto brushes when you subscribe.
Yes, and the subscription isn't as scary as it may seem. It's really awesome. You get a replenish of your toothpaste and your brush heads every 3 months, and it's 20% off those accessories if you were just to buy them by themselves. So it's an awesome deal.
And it's free shipping. So you save even more by just stocking up all at once and setting it, forgetting it. Super easy. Perfect. Especially when you have young kids. I'm sure things like buying new toothpaste brush heads can slip the mind. So just having that come in your mailbox makes your life a lot easier.
And it's such a cute new thing to put in a basket, because usually it's like candy and stuff that you kind of throw away after a while. But this will grow with your child, and it's something that can be really lasting in your home, which I love.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the boxes are adorable. I only have our new ones I'm going to go over in a second, but they're just the perfect size to add that space. And again, start them off with a healthy habit.
Yes, exactly. This is a great little space filler too, and it's super fun when you open it. We have our jungle music. The brushes are out right now. I'll show them to you later, but super cute to just add in from the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. So again, starting this Friday, buy one get one free of our Kids Pro brushes for $129. You get 2 toothpastes when you subscribe. Yeah. Super great deal. Our best one that we offer all year, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
we have Rosemary saying hello. Hello, Rosemary. Tell us what you're doing this Easter. We want to let you know that we will be going over our new brushes, right now.
Right now?
Right now. Let's jump into it.
Okay. I'm excited. So I have them both right here. This one's our adults. This one's our kids. And I'm just going to throw it as I turn it around to show you how cute. Sorry, I'm not used to seeing the reflection on my camera, so apologies for all the spinning around of the boxes. But this is Corey the koala. It's a completely adorable, and I love it so much. And this is our new white adult brush. Both of these are cheaper than our Pro, so it's a more affordable option for most consumers, especially if you have multiple kids. So Corey the koala is the star of the show today.
And
I haven't
it's your
opened the box.
namesake, right?
No, special place in my heart. Like it's gonna this blue brush, no more for me. It's officially Corey the koala by Corey, and I keep wanting to call it her, but it's such a gender neutral name. So Corey the koala. I haven't opened it before. I just broke the seal, so you wouldn't see me messing with scissors. So this is what it looks like when you open the box. There is a QR code right at the top here, so that way you can scan it really quickly, understand how to use it without having to flip through a manual. And this is our brush.
Look, it's so cute.
It has our logo on the back, but that's Corey. And the fun part about it is that even though I am an adult, I could take my adult brush head and just, now it's my brush.
Yes, they do the same thing. So it's awesome. And if you're not familiar with AutoBrush, this is what our Pro design looks like. You can see they have a few differences. One of being the design is what's the word? Like imprinted on it.
Yes.
Like it pops out, like you can feel it.
Yeah, this one's a lot more dexterous. It is a little bit chunkier, so it's easier for some kids to hold and have that dexterity if that's easier for your child. Beyond that, our normal standard brush also just features a simple on-off button. So you just press it to start, press it to pause and stop. While the Pro is a lot more advanced.
So here we start, and you obviously see a clear difference. This comes with our LED light therapies, and it automates to our dual purple, which is a combination of our blue and red. Our blue is an antibacterial therapy, and our red is an anti-inflammation gum therapy. So if you want to upgrade from that simplified version of cleaning, you can upgrade to the Pro. Again, there'll be a BOGO sale this weekend to do so.
Yep.
On the Pro, yeah.
Non-standard, but this standard brush is adorable. Again, simple on and off. No lights on this one, unfortunately. That is one thing that is only available on our Pro brushes.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond
and then we
that,
also have 3 different cleaning modes on this one, which is care, deep clean, and massage. They all have different vibrations to really give you a different customized brushing experience. And then we also have different timer modes, which is not available on our just standard brush. This has 30, 60, and 60 without music.
Yes. While this one, there is only a music option, but it's a different song. So one thing that does separate our Pro brushes from our standard brushes is the music itself. A little bit more soothing.
It is soothing. It's a little jungly, but soothing.
Yeah. It's like the Outback rather than a full out jungle.
Yeah. So this is what our jungle.
Groovy.
Like you're grooving with this one.
Oh yeah. You're going to get those circular motions in good.
Yes.
Awesome.
But yes, so our standard brush, the Corey the koala, again, just a simplified experience for your kiddo. If you don't feel like you need that customized experience or our LED therapies, you're still going to get that really amazing clean, and that we'll talk about more as we go on. But a teaser here is that we did a clinical study and found that our nylon brush heads brush 27 times better than manual toothbrushes, especially for those little ones that are missing spots.
Yes, it really especially cleans the inside of your teeth, where like if you imagine where your tongue hits along the inside row right along the gum line, kids have a really hard time cleaning, especially like right behind those teeth. So the AutoBrush will always hit those spots, which like just right there gives them a better spot, better cleaning, more opportunities to get a cleaner mouth and a healthier smile.
Yes. So you really can't go wrong between
Yes.
choosing these two brushes. We just want to give you a more affordable option, especially if you have multiple kiddos.
Yes. And this is the Pro Brush. Pardon the stains. Let me actually flip this over to the non-stained one. Sorry, I have a dedicated brush head for my plaque tests. But this is the adult, same exact design as the koala. Wrong way around. As the koala, it's just designless, same on and simple on and off button right at the front. If my ring light wasn't so bright, you'd be able to see the indent. But it's
Yes.
the
And
same
then this
exact
is what the
experience.
Pro design looks like.
Yep. And the same thing where you don't have the light experience, but if your main focus as an adult is just getting those healthier habits, just brushing rather than being wanting to use the whitening solution, the standard unit, our normal auto brush, could be the right solution for you.
Yes.
Awesome.
And one of the greatest things about both of these brushes that they all can work with the same brush head.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've already shown it off, but I can quickly pop my adult brush head over to Corey, and now I'm an auto brush kid.
Yes.
Just like that. But if you want a quick comparison of our brush heads, the one that I've been showcasing most of this time has been the 3 to 5. If you want me to just push it up real close, you can see how it is double-sided. The bristles are on both sides. You don't have to flip it over anymore. It will just clean both sides of your teeth simultaneously as you move it around in your mouth. And this is the next size up, the 6 to 8. So it's a little bit longer to hit their newly grown in molars and a little bit wider since their teeth are growing in a little bit more. They have a few more adult teeth. I'm going to put down the 6 to 8.
This has been one of the biggest parent hacks for me. If you missed it and you're just joining with us, I have a 3-year-old, and if you have kids, you know how difficult it can to have them stand still for 2 minutes or 1 minute, and having a whole mouth experience, 30 seconds. It just cuts it down completely, and we're getting that full clean. It's amazing. I really am like in love with it.
Yeah, and here is the 9 to 12 in this hand. So it does grow a lot with your child. And then this is marginally smaller than our adult size. So it's completely set to grow with you, one investment, and you can have a brush for a long time.
Awesome. We have one question in the comments from Jessica. He said, how do you purchase the other colors when trying to check out? If you're having trouble, make sure you're on which one you're on our just AutoBrush or AutoBrush Pro. Yes. Pro does come with a larger selection of colors. You can choose between white, black, blue, and pink, and our just standard AutoBrush will only come in that basic white.
Yes, and then for kids, if you want Corey the Koala, this is our only standard variation at the moment. If you would like Lenny, Maddie, Harley, or Ziggy, those are all our pro animals, as well as Daniel. Daniel Tiger. He's important. Yes. There was a second question from Samantha, or Stephanie, sorry. Do you recommend getting one for a child with autism who doesn't like brushing their teeth? Definitely. It could be a really strong option. If nothing else, if it decreases the experience from a 2-minute nightmare to a 30-second nightmare, if that's the worst case scenario. Beyond that, we have had customers with children with sensory issues say that there's less gagging because there's only one time you need to spit. It doesn't hit, like there's no chances for them to hit too far back in their mouth while brushing. So it can alleviate some of that sensory issue that kids can experience.
Yeah, and you can also, with the Pro, turn the music off if that would be bothersome or too distracting.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, should we move in and show how it Works? I would
Yes.
love to see how it actually works, Corey.
Oh, it's so hard to not brush my teeth throughout the day in order to do these demonstrations for y'all, but it's so important.
The
So
sacrifice.
it's such a sacrifice, trust me. Nothing like going live with like, I don't know, just it's such like a good part of your day to actually brush your teeth, as everyone here probably knows. But all of our double-sided brush heads do come with 2 plaque tablets in the box, so that way you can test to see if you're hitting all your spots. I am using a plaque test that comes with our brush heads, so this is the exact same experience you can have with your children to make sure that they are getting the correct brushing experience. So I will mute myself and
Yes.
Tiffany will narrate as I brush my teeth.
Yes.
Do not know how to mute myself. If I can have some help.
We will get Corey muted, but in the meantime, she mentioned you use the plaque test to see how well you're brushing, and it's also just a fun brushing experience between parent and child to show the importance of technique. Corey will demonstrate that technique here. It is a little bit different than a manual brush, obviously, because it is a whole mouth experience. And that's why we're doing this live here. She is chewing her plaque tablet. It's grape flavored. She's going to show us our teeth, where that plaque buildup is. As she mentioned, she hasn't brushed her teeth for a while today. So she could give us a true plaque experience. But you can see those divots of where the plaque is really packed up in her teeth before she brushes with the AutoBrush and a double-sided nylon brush head. I kind of hinted to it before, but our brush heads recently went into clinical study with a research called SALIS. And what they did, it was a comparison between ADA-approved manual brushes and the AutoBrush. And the study found that the AutoBrush cleans teeth and removes plaque 27 times better than manual brushing. The study was done with 22 children, and that is just a manifestation of how this can be life-changing for families. There's less worry that your kids aren't hitting all the spots. There's less worry about expensive dental habits or issues. So we're really, really proud of that data. I'm not sure if you missed it, if you were watching her, she was doing these circular motions for 30 seconds, both left and right, and then side to side to hit the crevices of her teeth. And now we're going to see the results. That was so quick. I hardly had time to speak. All right, let's see it.
I was about to say you didn't get through the explanation at all.
Yeah.
But all the purple.
It's incredible. Here I am.
Genuinely don't see it. I'm trying to find some. I think I need to floss a little bit because flossing is still important. But the surfaces of my teeth, I'm trying to find some purple. I'm struggling. So I think I'm going to say that my teeth are officially clean. And that was easy. Obviously. Tiffany didn't even get through a full explanation.
It's still important to get the plaque removal between the crevices and divots of those teeth.
Thankfully, I have our strawberry plaque, so I will be doing that right after this.
And a tip for parents who have young children, make sure that you start flossing once their teeth are touching, and grow with that into our life. Like, we should be flossing every day too. If you have any questions about that, I recommend that you speak with your pediatric dentist. Billy asked us a question. They asked, what if your child has prescribed toothpaste to use at bedtime? Can you still use that paste with the AutoBrush? Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. So that just reminded me, I actually forgot to use toothpaste when I brushed my teeth just now. Probably should have. But I mean, if I can clean this well without, I can just do it once over after this we have our strawberry and bubble gum. But when you apply toothpaste, same thing with like if you were to use a paste, you just want to add up to 3 dollops. So like add a small pea size right here, right there, and at the corner. That's all you really need. And on the other side as well. And it's the exact same process if you were to use a standard toothpaste. I have forgotten my foaming toothpaste when I went on vacation. I actually went to Seattle 2 weeks ago, brought my AutoBrush and forgot my toothpaste. But the person I traveled with remembered their small travel size. Easy to do. Same 3 little dots. Use less toothpaste than you'd imagine. It does foam up in your mouth.
Well, you also, depending on what's in that toothpaste, since it's prescribed, you wouldn't want to overdo it. Same with if you're using like a fluoride toothpaste, you don't want to get into that dangerous level. So I would use the right amount on your finger and like either spread it or just try to spread it on the brushes itself so you're not using an excess amount of toothpaste.
Yes, absolutely. Great call out.
Awesome. Let's see what else. We can move along into our live Q&A. If you have any questions for us, this is your time to ask. We also want to give all our viewers an exclusive deal on our AutoBrush. We don't have anything running on it, nor are we planning to have anything running on it for quite some time. So if you use the code sorry, my brain.
It's okay.
If you missed it, guys, I'm pregnant. I have pregnancy brain. Okay. The code SPRING15 for 15% off our AutoBrush products. Yeah, yes. So you can get Corey or an adult.
Or the white brush. Mm-hmm. Yep. These are the 2 on sale with SPRING15.
And that will run through this weekend. So you want to use it now. Otherwise, it will be gone, and we don't know when it will be coming back.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Are there any other questions? I can tell you about the cleaning experience. Like, genuinely, I feel very refreshed right now, but the vibrations themselves, they aren't too heavy. It's not like I'm trying to hold like, I don't know, a jackhammer in my mouth. I know some vibrations on toothbrushes can be a little intense. This is well balanced for having all of your teeth brushed at once. It's not too heavy for little hands either.
Let's go over the technique as well.
Yes.
I mentioned it, but it would happen so fast. 30 seconds is over within a blimp. So
yeah, I can put this back in my mouth. I just can't talk. So please take over for me.
Yeah. All right. So as I was mentioning, the technique is a little bit different. She's going to move it in circular motion. So to hit up the scum line and down below, and she goes left and right for 30 seconds. Perfect. Yeah.
Cool.
So different than like the typical back and forth with a manual. Make sure you're doing the circular motions.
Absolutely. Ooh. And I had a little bit of our strawberry foam toothpaste on there, like as I was doing the toothpaste demo. That tastes so good. I haven't tried it before. I'm normally a mint person, but I asked to have the strawberry to show it to you guys. Ooh, that's tasty. I recommend that. I love our mint, but this is good. So this is our strawberry bottle in case you haven't seen it before. We recently updated it and added the hippo. Eating strawberry.
Yep. And then if you don't want strawberry, we of course have our whitening mint for adults.
Yes, and another flavor for kids with bubblegum, which is not showing up on camera, but it's a lovely light pink bottle. I'll have to put it way back here. But
awesome.
Cute. Sorry, my light's a little intense.
All right. Well, if we have no more questions, don't forget to use that code SPRING15 for 15% off our AutoBrush products that we featured here tonight. And then if you're holding out for a pro upgraded experience, we will have a BOGO this weekend on our kids' bundles.
And Samantha did just ask a question right as you're about to close out. But it's okay. It's a great question. Yes. She's asking a little bit about the maker of this toothbrush. That is our company. Our CEO, his name's Chris, and we both work for him at AutoBrush. This is our baby. We are the makers. So if you have any questions in particular, we're here.
Yeah. If you have any questions, like specifically about the maker, Chris created this product to kind of make an accessible at-home oral care device for all, including kids, adults, and those with disabilities, those that have limited mobility. This toothbrush really is for everybody.
Absolutely. And it works fantastically. There's not been any real change in the oral hygiene category in what feels like a million years. It hasn't been. It's probably only been like 50 or 60 since the electric toothbrush. But still, that's a long time of just going to the dentist, being recommended a better toothbrush, still getting cavities, even though you try your hardest and keep on going. Definitely trying to get something that is a little bit more foolproof is huge. And ours just happens to be 27 times more foolproof for kids. So
it's huge.
It's huge. It's more than a little. Awesome.
All right. Well, on that note, thank you so much for joining us. We will be doing another live in 2 weeks with our dentist friend, and she's going to give us all the tips to how to clean your kids' teeth better, what you should look for, all the stuff you need to know as a parent. We're super excited. Oh, and on that note, we also have one more question before we head out.
Billy,
Billy says, does the adult head work on the child size Pro?
Yes. I do have my Daniel. Sorry, I have a box of all of my AutoBrush stuff to the side. I'm a little cluttered, but this is our Daniel Tiger Pro. He, lights on, everything like that. And I could easily take my adult brush off Corey, pop it onto Daniel, and he's my brush now. It's all interchangeable.
So if you want that like youthful experience whether with the AutoBrush or the AutoBrush Pro, you can buy the kids version. It's not just limited to kids. Don't have to miss out on the fun music. It's available.
We'll go out in the Daniel song. Oh, I accidentally turned it to the soundless. Here we go.
Super cute.
Okay, sorry.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Have a great night and have a very, very happy Easter. And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
See y'all in 2 weeks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.